Farmers feed the families of America. This is a simple fact. Growing up on my family farm in the heart of Annville, Pennsylvania, I have had the special privilege to develop an understanding as to how carrying out this monumental responsibility is not always simple. As time moves forward, many begin to question whether or not the agricultural population will be able to fulfill this honorable duty of nourishing the nation. Taking this concern into deeper consideration, I believe that a decrease in the next generation of farmers and farmland serves as a significant challenge that will affect food and animal production over the course of the next 10 years. The major concern with food animal production is whether or not there will be enough individuals employed within the industry to produce enough to effectively nourish American households. According to the most recent USDA Census of Agriculture, the average age of the American farmer is 58 years old, and over a third of the farming population is age 65 or older. As these hardworking individuals finally accept their retirement, many members of the younger generation have no intention of taking over the family farm business. Those who either aspire to keep their generational operation going or enter the industry as a young new farmer often struggle with the effects of modern inflation. This imposes unfavorable barriers to entering the farming community, as inflation negatively impacts the cost of land, equipment, animal feed, meat and dairy processing, consumer preferences, and more. Inflation not only impacts new farmers, but also the ones that are already actively engaged in agricultural production. As time goes on and input prices continue to increase, many consider it to be an expensive practice to feed and process livestock, poultry, and dairy. As more factories and distribution centers are being established, it is hard for some farmers to deny the lofty prices that they are being offered to sell their land. While it may be lucrative for the farmer at that particular moment, his decision contributes to the increasing loss of American farmland. This eliminates the opportunity for future generations to contribute and encourages land prices to continue increasing, being that there is less land available. Now, for those who remain active within the industry, increased input prices often leaves farmers or the contracted food animal production companies that the farmers produce for no choice but to raise the prices for their meat or dairy products. This often causes consumers to question whether they will continue to purchase quality products or resort to alternatives. As food scientists continue to experiment with either plant-based or lab-grown meat, and also dairy substitutes, it is important that America inhabits a stable workforce of livestock, poultry, and dairy producers so that we can continue to nourish our citizens with wholesome protein. I aspire to mitigate this area of concern within food animal production through my professional endeavors within the agricultural industry. Utilizing my degree in agribusiness management, I first hope to assist farmers with their finances. By working with a bank, nonprofit community economic organization, or even the government, I hope to implement loan programs that foster sustainability within the farming communities. These funds will contribute towards financial resilience, allowing current farmers and agribusinesses to persist in times of economic hardship and inflation. Additional grant opportunities for young farmers to enter the industry provides a valuable head start and baseline. Now, in addition to this, I hope to add to the declining population of young farmers by returning to my family farm operation. While growing poultry for Bell & Evans and producing grass-fed beef and Boer goats, I aspire to eventually place my focus on opening a country store. I will take advantage of my opportunity to positively interact with the public, allowing them to make a personal connection between producer and consumer. This will lead to a more educated consumer who truly understands where their agricultural products come from and what goes into its production. Having an opportunity to promote agriculture will allow me to encourage a greater support of my local and national farming communities, which is crucial to the prosperity of food animal production in the United States.